one. So do you have an ICE check-in and you're nervous, you want an attorney to represent you? Well, that's what I just came out of this office doing. This is a 300 North office. Back there's a long line, and here is actually where the appointment line is. So if you're back there, they'll bring you over here. If you have like a AOS, adjustment of status interview, or you have a naturalization interview. But we had an ICE check-in for a client who an immigration court had lost their case. They specifically had an asylum case. I'm just helping out a colleague with this ICE check-in because she was nervous, as understandably so, because there's been so many arrests taking places, and so many people have been getting detained. But she has an appeal that's pending with the Board of Immigration Appeals. So when you have an appeal pending and you haven't really like gotten arrested or caused any other, there hasn't been any significant changes that would affect your their ability to detain you. They basically don't detain you if you have a pending case before the Board of Immigration, basically the appeals court after your case. If you lose it in immigration court, you can appeal it to the higher court, and then while that's pending, they often have you do ICE check-ins. And so if you do that, then they will basically, what they do is have you come in and check in, make sure what's the status of your case. If your case is still pending, then usually, technically they're not supposed to detain you. So fortunately for her, even though we had to wait in this really, really long line over there, which you can barely see, we were able to basically get her to just check in. We showed the paperwork showing that the immigration court was still pending, and so they released her. So, but she felt a lot more comfortable having an attorney go with her. If she had gone herself, would she still receive the same results? Probably, but it does help for an immigration attorney to explain these things in case the officer has any questions. And usually when you do go with an immigration attorney, they just simply will not ask you as many questions, or they'll just know that, okay, they're not gonna bother this person because they have an attorney, and the attorney's gonna be able to explain why that person shouldn't be detained. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, just reach out to me at rodarmendalaw.com. Take care and stay tuned for more updates.